Hey y'all, come follow me so I can show y'all what's been going on in the garden. It's so pretty today. I don't know if it's gonna rain with any frost. I hope it does. I'm gonna look at the forecast in a minute to see if it's gonna rain, but
yeah, that's gonna be helpful for them.
yes.
For the
So
plants.
y'all been seeing so much, you know, bits and pieces of the project, and I said today is a beautiful day for us to talk about how these Homestead Heart seeds turned out. I really want to encourage, you know, all of you, but specifically and especially moms. Like if you're a mom of a single, multiples, it doesn't matter. Even if you're not a mom but you're really busy, I really want to encourage you that you can grow your own food. It will feel daunting. It will feel like, how am I going to do this? That question is going to consistently come up in your mind, because if y'all been following this journey, especially recently, you know that I've been talking my thoughts out. I have not been holding them back. I'm distracted by this pepper that I need to prune. But I've been saying to myself, like, you know, how do I get out of decision fatigue? How do I, you know, get out of, you know, overwhelm paralysis? It's just getting it done, starting somewhere, writing the plan down. So phase 1 is complete, and I really want to show y'all what that looks like. So let's start over here with the first tower, right? So y'all seen me, you know, first off cleaning this tower out. I had herbs in here. I still do have herbs, but I did move them to the back. Why? Because I don't have the spinning feature. I don't plan on buying the spinning feature right now. And so I needed to strategically place my plants where the sun is going to hit it. It's going to get extremely hot in the next few months. And so this side of my tower is the more shaded area, at least on this side. So I put my herbs on this side. So you're gonna see that I have some lemon balm here. This is also lemon balm. I use lemon balm to help me sleep. It's amazing. It also smells really, really good. Like when you rub the leaves of these herbs, it releases that smell, and it's amazing. I want to say this is probably some kind of
Melon.
No, this is not a melon, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, look like it.
I think this is like what I did, right? So when I was planting everything out, I wrote it down in my journal, and of course I don't have it out here, so I don't know. But I did do, you know, I did my starts that my husband bought. Y'all seen that video. If you haven't, go check it out. Y'all seen me, you know, turn this over and then plant it out. But I did off camera go and put different seeds in, and I'm thinking that it might have been a bean seed or something like that. Like just here, over here, I didn't even know what this was. I'm like, this low-key looked like a doggone purple sweet potato. Whole time this is a burgundy okra. It's gonna be so many different okras that grow off this one. I'm like, is this multiple plants? It's not. This is one plant. It's crazy. So anyway, I did go ahead and sow. So if I'm just sowing stuff, most of the time it's some kind of bean. So that's what that was. But anyway, back to over here where my herbs and stuff is at, because we're gonna go from bottom up. So you probably can't get this, but if you can, I've got rosemary over there. This is my second year with this rosemary. That rosemary I moved to this pocket. I have oregano. And then after that, I start building out with my peppers. I had some cucumbers that I grew from seed, and they are not doing well. I actually don't have any cucumbers right now that are mature. So I'm going to be going on a trip, and I'm going to go and see if I can find some cucumber starts, because I really need some cucumbers. As you can see, I kind of built out. This whole tower here is pretty much peppers. Let me see what kind of pepper. This is red bell pepper. Oh, this is green poblano. Oh no, that's not what this is. That's what this is. So this must be some kind of bean. It's not. I wouldn't plant a melon that high. This is a pepper. What a... Oh, the tomatoes are on this side. Let me get that angle. So then you got the tomatoes up here. Tomatoes, it's definitely gonna rain. Tomatoes. The next project is moving this fence forward a little bit so that I can use it for trellising anything that needs to be trellised on the back. You got an eggplant right here. Yep, this is definitely a bean. That's some kind of bean. Yeah. Jalapenos. This is a squash that is probably I don't think it's a spaghetti squash. I don't know what kind of squash that is. I planted that a while ago. I have no idea, y'all, but it's something. And I am about to go through and hand pollinate. I learned from our freedom song that this flower here is the male flower. I think this is a male flower. So when I find a flower that doesn't have that little, can you see that bulb in the middle? I'm going to get like a Q-tip and then kind of rub right here and then rub it on the female flower. Let me see if I can find a female flower. Or I might have it backwards, but it doesn't matter because it's still gonna pollinate. Okay. So then we come over here. I have pineapple sage. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if that's going to seed, if that's bolting, or that's just how it's growing. Like it's, you know, it's healthy, it's fine, it's growing up. But either way, this is my second year with that pineapple sage, and it's gonna come back next year, and I'm excited about it. It's really beautiful. If you come down here, I got some tomatoes that's fruiting. I also have some pruning that I need to do. But that's looking good. I have Better Boy. This is a Better Boy tomato. This is another. Y'all, my cucumbers. You know what? I'm thinking about transplanting them to a pot. I was watching an old video of mine, just reminiscing on how far I've come, and that worked. So I'm gonna try that. But again, this is just, you know, all kinds of stuff. This is okra. You got peppers. The theme here is tomatoes, okra, peppers, herbs, and I do have some lettuces. Oh, look at this. You have the, what's this? The burgundy bush bean. I hope it's the bush bean. Yeah, I feel a little rain. You feel that? I harvested yesterday, so this was some greens, some lettuces. I'm sorry, not greens, some lettuces. But I harvested them yesterday. They're doing well. They were tasty. Absolutely recommend. And then this is some kind of squash over here. And hopefully it might even be a cucumber. I don't know. So we'll see when that comes. And then we come over here and we have strawberries, which I did think was the ground cherries, which it might be a mixture of ground cherry and strawberries. So I'm like, I do not remember planting this out. And so this is the part where you get the mom brain, but you still got it done. I don't care. I'm just happy I got it done. Chocolate mint, so good. I'm gonna be drying this out for tea. Have you ever had chocolate mint tea? I love mint, so that's gonna be amazing. I've been really up-potting my different bushes. We got a blackberry bush here. This is a grape vine that you'll see come back. I'm amazed at how these vines come back. These are too, huh? Yep, these are grapevines as well. I pretty much
I got to build a cane for them.
Yeah, but they're doing so well, and I up-potted some of them. Like I got this mulberry bush last year that I'm just like, okay, you survived, so I'm happy about that. Apple tree did good. I up-potted that a little bit, and I'll probably up-potted one more. I don't know if this is the walnut. No, yeah, this is the walnut tree. Yeah. Super excited about that. And I think I up-potted this. They were all in very small containers.
Oh, blueberries.
We've been eating these blueberries every time we come out here. Eli like them, and I like them too. When they're blue like this, they are sweet. When they're kind of green like that, they're kind of tart. But that's gonna do well for us, and that's gonna be one of my next projects, is to up pot these bushes into something that's gonna last them for about 2 years. Down here is my tomatoes. Let me see. Okay, so I got some tomatoes. They're doing okay. We got a lot of rain. I'm still trying to figure out why those leaves are yellowing. Ground cherries here from Homestead Heart Seeds. Look how well they're doing. I'm so excited about that. As soon as these pop up, these younger leaves, come on in here. As soon as these younger leaves grow up, I'm going to up pot this into something like this right here, so that they can bush out, grow out, and it can be a whole little bush situation. This is the garlic that we did together. We did this garlic together. These are some more Homestead Heart tomatoes. I think these are pineapple tomatoes. I'm super excited about that. Crimson sweet watermelon. I got one decent one that's coming up, so hoping that I get more from that. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the big gem. Y'all know that fell over. I'm not too worried about that. I think these are store-bought seeds from, no, I did jalapenos, like the actual food. Took the seeds out, came and put them in, and they haven't germinated well. So more tomatoes, Romas. These were mustard greens, but I went ahead and planted some baked alpha cucumbers in these. These are turnips. They're not doing the best. These are turnips as well. You see they done bolted or went to seed or whatever you call it. Big gem chilies. When I get back from my 3-4 day trip, I'm gonna be expecting these to be ready. Homestead Heart Opalka paste tomatoes are doing well. They germinated well. Rio Grande Verde tomatoes, they're on their way up. Those are some tomatoes down here. You can see, sorry, look at these here. So these are some tomatoes that are, in my opinion, ready to be planted out. What's this? Purple basil. Okay, I'm hoping that's gonna do well. So I can cook with that, because that's gonna be good. I don't know what that is, but it looked dry. Tomatoes, more garlic, store-bought garlic, more lettuces that are ready to be planted out. Lettuce that's ready to be planted out. Salad bowl greens. I don't know what that is. Okay, so black creme beefsteak. So these are those specialty tomatoes from Homestead Heart. All of these are my Homestead Heart seeds. Orange banana paste. I need to thin these out at this point. I'm super excited about this. Like, I'm pretty sure I planted these off camera, but yeah, once I thin these out, these girls are gonna go. They're gonna go and do what they need to do. These are also Homestead Heart seeds as well. I don't know what this is. Let me see what this is. I don't know if this is a Homestead Heart. I think this might be a kale. Let me quit playing. I think this is a kale. My kale did not do the best. Let me see. No, this is turnips. These are turnips. I don't know if what are we in, zone 7A? I always forget. I don't know if turnips 7B. I don't know if turnips in May, April, May for 7B is gonna be good, because again, you seen how the other ones bolted. But I really did want to show y'all how well those Homestead Heart seeds did for me, so that y'all can go get y'all some. And then I wanted to show y'all the great reveal. The great reveal. Y'all look, it's restored, y'all. This is a restored initiative. And when I tell you, when I came out here the day after Hurricane Helene and seen half of this thing blown up, before I could put holes in it, my baby was like 3-4 months. I didn't allow myself to be devastated, because I'm like, well, you know, I can't fret about that. People have lost their homes and this and that. But as time went on, I said, you know what, I have the right to grieve as well. You know, even though I still have my home, and you know, there was some damage done there that we're getting fixed, and nothing happened to our cars and stuff like that, we still experience a great deal of setback. Even though we're grateful, there was some mourning there, and after the mourning came the work. And I just really didn't understand or believe that I could do it. Really, I'm just like, I know, looking at my schedule, I don't have time. Like, I know this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I did it all through God. It was the Holy Spirit. Ooh, wee! Them pups playing. Going at it. So yeah, so it got done. It got done. If y'all been seeing the previous videos where my husband bought some starts, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at cantaloupe, a row of cantaloupe, and at the end you're gonna start seeing watermelon. We probably did 6 cantaloupes, and then after that all of these rows are watermelons until we get to, well, first off, okay, so these first 2 rows are watermelon, but then we start getting to the Homestead heart seeds, which I believe start on this 3rd row. So they did germinate very well, right, to the point where some of them grew up enough for me to be able to plant them out. I went ahead. What's this? Oh Lord, am I stepping on it?
Yeah, I think you did.
Huh?
So I think you did step on it.
Oh man, I don't know how it got buried like that. It wasn't like that yesterday. But yeah, so these are the Homestead heart, some Homestead heart seeds, and that grew up, and they look pretty good. I mean, this is like the 2nd day. Y'all know it takes some time for them to get acclimated, but we put them in the ground for them to be able to thrive. A lot of people direct sow watermelons, and some people don't. But I just, you know, when we working with landscape fabric, I don't want to direct sow nothing, because you know the seedling is going to be competing with the weeds. And I got my one little small little red cabbage. I hope it does well. I really do. I don't know what it's going to do, but I hope it does well. So I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of this. This is such a big achievement to me, because I really just didn't think I could do it. So over here, y'all seen me pouring boiling water. We put some diatomaceous earth on here, and this gonna be one of the next beds that I flip over. I'm gonna clean this out, rake all this stuff out, flip it, and then build it back up. I'm still undecided if I want to put landscape fabric down or an extra layer of landscape fabric. We'll see, like I did with the other beds. My husband and Rakeem built this up, one more layer. Every year I'm gonna have them come out here and build one more layer up until we probably get to about 3 or 4 boards around, but this will be good enough. I already got some purple sweet potatoes growing in here, and I'm going to make this my potato bed. And any type of, I might put like something on the corners. I might put pepper plants or something on the corners. I don't know. I'm still, that's the part that I'm on. The second part is planning out these beds a little bit more. But I did go ahead and direct sow some Cherokee wax, bush beans, edamame. Super excited about that. These are some doggone store-bought green onions that don't look good. Hopefully they come back to life, but if they don't, you know, it's more where that came from. Y'all seen me plant out my strawberry planter. I did some more 2 rows of beans here. Green bush beans. I know that I'm probably gonna have this be my pepper bed. This is a dedicated pepper bed. I had an ant problem here. The ants are gone. It took several rounds of boiling water, diatomaceous earth. Y'all seen my babies plant out these onions. I was waiting somewhere to put these, and I think I am gonna put these onions over there with the potatoes as well. I don't know. I don't want to overcrowd anything, so I might make this a onion and pepper bed, and then make this anything that's by a fence has to by default have some tomatoes in it. So tomatoes and peppers is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about making this a onion bed. As I'm thinking it out and talking it out with y'all, which I highly recommend that you do it. You know, sometimes I watch videos like this to help me get my wheels turning. And as I'm thinking about it, one of the things that I learned on More Than Just a Farmer is that you probably don't want to plant the same type of plant next to each other. That way, if it does get disease stricken, you have another area where the same crop is at. So actually, as I'm thinking about this is probably gonna be just a dedicated garlic bed, and then I'll pop in a few things. You know, it's actually still a good time for us to start flower seeds. I'm so excited about that because I didn't have time to do it. So, here's my most mature tomato. Do you see? Oh, look, zoom in on that fruit that's coming. Listen. I am like, come on, please follow through. Like, baby, I could put some, you know, I'm a salt and pepper tomato girl, so I could just do that with a runny egg or 2 and I'm good, you know. But that'll be real good on a burger. My husband and brother Rakeem built this one up as well. Like I said, eventually this probably gonna be 4 boards high, but this is high enough, higher than it was. So this is gonna be another bed that I plan out. This is gigantic and huge. I don't know what I'm going to put in her yet, but it's definitely not going to be anything that needs trellising. I mean, I might do some squash. I don't know yet, but I know that this is going to be my deep-rooted bed where I put carrots, rutabaga, most likely some more potatoes and things like that in here. I could put so much stuff in here. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna have quite a time filling this bed up, but I'm not gonna stress myself on doing that. I'm just going to plant things out, and it's like I said, it's not gonna have anything with a trellis. I did just experiment with carrots because at the time I ain't have nothing to put it in, and here are some carrots that I'll plant out. I know they're not Homestead hard. These tomatoes, the leaves do not look good, y'all, but this is what I'm working with here. I don't know what type of tomato this is, but it's not looking that good. I think this is a melon. Let me see. This is a sugar baby. Only one made it. So that's gonna do it. Like that's what we got going. What you can expect in the next few videos is actually me walking it out and finishing up these beds, and then I'll be done planting out for the most part my summer garden, and it's gonna be straight up maintenance, and I'm looking forward to that, to see how that can be. If y'all been rocking with me all from way back when I was cussing at them rabbits, I really do appreciate you sticking with me through all the rambling, the postpartum sobs, and all the different things. Listen, if you give them the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you. I'm out. Bye.